Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And he will be brought down here. About the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On 2nd and 1, Vick. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. I'm coming up to you. No, check that.
From the shotgun, it's Vick, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Third and short yardage. Vick. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Mike 52. Check.
They will indeed go for it. Vick eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson being chased out left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, Peyton. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now on 2nd and 13, Vick. His throw incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
After the made field goal, Elam back out to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. Fourth down. Here's Jackson.
Partner, he was going through it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 11. Wayne Corbett, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Flushed out right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. It's complete to Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They'll run on first down. Peyton, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. Caught by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They run on first down with Jackson. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Jan Stenerud on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He finds his man Johnson. He got 29 yards that time. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
You ain't got nothing. Check 52 is the mic. Check 52 is the mic. I don't think you got it, son. Back to the mic. Mic over.
Vic operating on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check that. Check that. We're Mike 52 right here.
To throw again. Vic letting one go deep for a noon one. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Now it's the backup Darnold. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. This time they'll throw it with Vic. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Now Vic's stripped. He lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. This time he'll look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that's still...
And the ball is knocked out. And this is going to be 49er football. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Here's Jackson to throw. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
54. Let's go. Say it. 2 seconds. Mike 54. Mike 54. Right there. Right there.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson dancing to his left. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll get this complete to Walter Payton. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, spinning. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Walter Payton, 68 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired, too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.